Hi, today we are going to discuss about DevOps continuous delivery. When we see continuous delivery is the ability to release changes of all kinds on demand quickly, safely, and sustainably. Teams that practice continuous delivery well are able to release software and make changes to production in a low risk way at any time. This is including during normal business hours without impacting users. When you can apply the principles of practices of continuous delivery to any software context, including the following. The first thing is that updating services in a complex distributed system. Second, upgrading mainframe software. Third, making infrastructure configuration changes. Four, making database schemes changes and all. Next, updating firmware automatically. Next, releasing new versions of a new mobile app. When your team practices and continuous deliveries and all, wherein we need to understand couple of questions which people will come across. That is, the first thing is that software in a deployable state throughout its life cycle? Or do we require to prioritize keeping the software deployable over working on a new feature? Is the fast feedback on the quality and deployability of the system we are working on availability to everyone on the team? When we get feedback that the system is not deployable, do we make fixing these issues our highest priority? Can we deploy our systems to production or an end user at any time or demand? Continuous delivery is commonly conflated with continuous deployment, but they are separated practices. Continuous deployment is when teams try to deploy every code change to production as soon as possible. Continuous deployment works well for the web services, but can't be applied to software such as firmware or mobile applications. Continuous delivery is applied to all kinds of softwares, including firmware and mainframe systems, and in highly regulated environments. We can also start this continuous delivery even if you never intended to start using continuous deployment as well. When you talk about continuous delivery and continuous deployment are mistakenly viewed as less risky and not suited to regulated or safety critical domains. In fact, the goal of continuous delivery is to reduce software risk, and DORA research majorly focusing on the consistency and as well as the performance achievers, where higher levels of reliability and availability as well. When we talk about the technical practices that drive continuous delivery, continuous testing, shifting left on security, and comprehensive testing and observability, even on more impact on the high regulated and safety critical domains. When we talk about continuous delivery has been successfully applied many times in highly regulated domains such as financial services and government. Although continuous delivery is possible for all kinds of software, it's hard work, nevertheless, it provides significant benefits. DevOps research and assessments shows that whatever the well of continuous delivery provides the following benefits. The first point is that improves software delivery performance, measured in terms of 4 key matrices, as well as higher levels of availability. Leads to higher levels of quality measured by the percentage of time spent on rework or planned work. At the same time, predict lower levels of burn down as well as the kind of overwork as well as the higher levels of job satisfaction and better organization culture. When we talk about reducing deployment pain, a measure of the context to which deployments are disruptive rather than easy and pain-free, as well as fear and anxiety that engineers and technical staff feel that when you push code into the production. Impact culture leading to greater levels of psychological safety and a more mission-driven organization culture. When we talk about continuous delivery is the only one aspect of driving previously discussed outcomes, albeit a critical one. Other cultural and organizational capabilities discussed in DORA research program, which also drives these outcomes and all that. We can also achieve continuous delivery by implementing the technical practices described in the document, whatever is required. At the same time, implementing continuous delivery found that the following technical capabilities drive the ability to achieve continuous delivery. Along with the transformation leadership within the organization also drives the implement of many of these technical capabilities as well. Last but not least, it helps you to team to get higher throughput and lower risk releases, implementing the following continuous delivery practices as well. So these are the major things which we need to understand in reference to the DevOps continuous delivery process itself is concerned. For more information regarding this, please reach out to the contact details. which will be given to the below video. Thank you.